I have with me Bizzy in the studio. Bizzy, you're welcome to the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about this video. This is your first musical video,
Exactly.
your first song.
Yeah.
Let me just to tell you, yeah, he's been based abroad and he just came back and he did a song for the country.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Why?
Yeah, not actually for only the country, even for Africa as a
Okay.
whole. Because I have been in diaspora and I thought it's good, to represent the continent in a good way with a colorful sound. And being there, there's only one way I tap, I connect with home, and that's music. So I feel it's good if I show people out there what we have and bring back what I've got from there.
So you were inspired by Africa.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're supporting Nigeria. That's
Yeah.
our team in the World Cup.
Yeah, and every African team.
Yes, we are hoping they qualify for the second round, to make us proud so that your song can, sell.
Yeah. I'm happy, when we played Bosnia, I was very, very, very happy, with the outcome of that match, you understand me? So as an artist, it's good business for us when Nigeria do well out there.
Yes, because, we were not sure about the team if they were going to win Bosnia and all that. They were supposed to win Iran and they didn't win it, but they surprised us and they won Bosnia.
I had faith, just if for nothing for my song,
Okay.
I sang and I know, like, me singing that song, Nigeria will go far. Believe me, people, Nigeria will go far. Like, for me, I just see it that if you do your best, the rest will take place, you understand? So
Okay.
for me, Nigeria did their best out there.
Yeah.
And I think Samba did the rest.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
So let's talk. What do you do outside music? How do you unwind?
Outside music, I'm gonna say, okay, people know me as Busy, but outside music, I'm an economist, you understand me? So I graduated from Nanyaziko University
Oh, really?
with a bachelor's in economics. So
Yeah, that's a good
that's not what I want to like. That's not the path I want to follow. So I just put a little time on that while I do music. But much of my time is dedicated to music.
one. So tell me, why did you choose music?
It's just natural, It's just asking someone why you fall in love with someone, It's something you can't just explain,
But you don't have any formal training at Spa Music, do you?
As we grew in the streets was just, the training. I think there's no training that surpasses the street training. You see people doing what they do while you grow, you learn from them. And you see the masters like the Banj, Don Jazzy, them doing it, from the media, you understand? So all this has a way to crave you, put you in this box of, knowing what you ought to know, you understand? So
Okay, so when you decided to go into music, was there any challenges from your friends, from your family? Sometimes when people go into this profession, people's maybe parents will say, no, I don't want you to do this. Just like you said, you studied an economist. They'll say, no, I don't want you to do this. I want you to do this. Did you have any experience like that?
yeah, actually, every step seemed like a challenge, even till now, you understand? This is what you do. But, in music, once your name is not out there, people don't see it as if you're serious, you understand me? So, but basically, they don't tend to understand. The people they hear the name have been there on the ground for a while before they started, hearing the names of, artists would tell you today that he didn't really pass the underground routes, to the top, you understand? So even at this moment, I wouldn't say I'm at the top. I'm still on the ground. And the challenges are there even now, even before, even, So the thing is, we just have to keep pushing. If you believe yourself, you have to believe in your goals. One day, you're going to get there.
Nice one. Okay, let me ask you this question. You've been abroad
Yeah.
for some time now.
Yeah.
Why did you come back?
Yeah, if you're doing something out there, and if that tends to be music, but it's also applicable to football. If you've never played for your nation, if your nation don't really, really accept you, it's like you're like a prodigal son, like you're like a lost one out there, you understand? Even if they celebrate you understand me? So actually, I dropped a mixtape last year. It was very Western. It sounded very Western because like it was a rap mixtape, you understand? So the response of my own country to that mixtape, wasn't that, motivational like to me, you understand? So I had to say, okay, I have to do something that will make my home recognize me because charity begins at home, you understand me? So I had to take it back to African sound, and I have this white producer they call John Riddle, that produces African sound, you understand, for me. But first he produced Instinct mixtape, After that, since we have to like diversify to another path, he was able to do that, and that way we did it together. And
Okay.
Taking the tackle, aiming for Riva. What again. The shot. And it's a goal. What has scored. What a beauty. Can't climb again and again and again for this one. Got a full house, man. African. Africa, they go walk up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we are. Nigeria, they go walk up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we are. Africa, they go walk up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we are. Nigeria, they go walk up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, we are. Some rock that sofa while we watching soccer. We be going deeper, swinging like John Glover. Some caterpillar, let's play Argentina. Trumpet Tatina, Africa got samba, Africa got your back. Oh yeah, show your swag. For your country, wave your flag. Oh yeah, wave your flag. Left, right, center, high. Left, right, center, high. As I see your leg, as I see your leg, as I see your leg, girl, oh. She not say, you wanna play, oh. Yanni, like a Nazi, she no fake it, she love the game, oh. She know the feels, she got skills like Brad.
Just as I said earlier,